And I'm Rafael Indiarto. We're live from Toronto's Congress Centre, and we've got an exciting show lined up for you today.
And we want all of you to be involved, so please join the conversation and share your experiences and photos using the hashtag HumberConvo. Now, Rafael, why don't you tell everyone about what we've got planned for this afternoon?
Well, Dan, we've got an exciting show lined up for you today. First, we've got Humber's talented music and vocal students who will be gracing us with several performances throughout the show. We've also got some short videos to show you what life is like at Humber College.
And that's not all. Our reporter Hurain Mansakani is on his way right now to meet President Chris Whitaker. We'll speak to him along with Senior Dean Derek Stockley a little bit later in the show. Hurain's also going to be roaming the floor, catching up with graduates and some pretty proud parents who are going to share a little bit with us about what makes today so special. Now, what about the actual graduates today?
Well, Dan, today marks Humber's 51st graduating class, the first being in May 1968 to a class of 19. Humber has grown significantly since then, and this year we're going to see about 10,000 students graduate, joining an alumni family of over 250,000. Over the next week, we're going to see 10 ceremonies over 4 days, and today alone we'll see about 3,000 students graduating, walking across that stage.
And today's graduating class is from the School of Social and Community Services and includes students from the Degree, Diploma, and Advanced Diploma programs, as well as the Ontario Graduate Certificate and Certificate of Achievement programs.
We'll also see several prominent students graduating today, including Eliana Petrolino from the Police Foundations program, who is our President's Medal winner.
Now, you know, one of the most prominent graduates from this program is actually Senator Gwen Boniface.
No kidding. Well, we're going to take a short break for a performance by our music and vocal students, and when we get back, we're going to be speaking to President Chris Whitaker and Senior Dean Derek Stockley.
And if you like what you see and you want to tell us about it, please join in the conversation and celebrate with us on social media using the hashtag HumberConvo. That's it for right now. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
Welcome everybody, we are Humber Music. We're here to entertain you all this evening. Hope you enjoy. It's like a diamond ring, it's a precious thing, and we never want to lose it. It's like a favorite song that you love to sing. Every time we hear the music, don't you know that we're in this love together? We got the kind that lasts forever. We're in this love together. It's like berries on the vine. It gets sweeter all the time.
It's like a rainy night and candlelight, and ooh, it's so romantic. We got the whole thing working out so right,
So right.
and it's just the way we planned it. And don't you know that
We're in this love together. We got the kind that lasts forever.
we got the kind, baby.
We got, oh,
Don't you know that
we're in this love together. It's like berries on the vine. It gets sweeter all the time. Oh, baby. Love together, we got the kind that lasts forever.
we got the kind, baby.
But don't you know that we're in this love together?
We got the kind.
It's like berries on the vine. It gets sweeter all the time. We're in this love together. We got the kind that lasts forever.
Oh, baby.
We're in this love together.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Making my way downtown, walking past faces passing, I'm homebound. I'm staring blankly ahead, making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I'll miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time will pass me by? 'Cause you know I walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. It's always times like this when I think of, when I wonder if you ever think of me. 'Cause I don't think I belong running around in your precious memory. And I need you, and I'll miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time will pass me by? 'Cause you know I walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. And I don't wanna let you go. I drown in your memory. I don't wanna let this go. I don't. Making my way downtown, walking past faces passing, I'm homebound. Yeah. 'Cause I don't think I belong running around in your precious memory. Yeah. I still need you, I still miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time will pass me by? 'Cause you know I walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. I could fall into the sky. Do you think time will pass me by? 'Cause you know I walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. Just see you tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Round like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning, on an ever spinning reel, like a snowball down a mountain or a carnival balloon, like a carousel that's burning, running rings around the moon, like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its face, and the world is like an apple whirling silently in space, like the circles that you find in windmills of your mind. Like a tunnel that you follow to a tunnel of its own, down a hollow to a cavern where the sun has never shone. Like a door that keeps revolving in a half-forgotten dream, or the ripples from a pebble someone tosses in a stream. Like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its face, and the world is like an apple whirling silently in space. Like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind. Keys that jangle in your pocket, words that jangle in your head. Why did summer go so quickly? Was it something that I said? Lovers walk along a shore and leave their footprints in the sand. It's the sound of distant drumming, just the fingers of your hand. Pictures hanging in the hallway, or the fragment of a song. Half remember names and faces, but to whom do they belong? When you knew that it was over, were you suddenly aware that the autumn leaves were turning to the color of her hair? Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning on an ever-spinning reel. As your images unwind, like the circles that you find in the windmill of your mind. Keys that jangle in your pocket, words that jangle in your head. Why did summer go so quickly? Was it something that I said? Lovers walk along a shore and leave their footprints in the sand. It's the sound of distant drumming, just the fingers of your hand. Pictures hanging in a hallway and the fragment of a song. Half remember names and faces, but to whom do they belong? When you knew that it was over, were you suddenly aware that the autumn leaves were turning to the color of her hair? Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning on an ever-spinning wheel. As the images unwind, like the circles that you find in the windmills of Thank you.
Welcome back to the Humber College 2019 Spring Convocation pre-show after a terrific performance by our music and vocal students.
Now, our reporter Hurain is live with Emily Millick in the VIP room right now. We're going to cut to them shortly, but first, we're going to talk a little bit more about today's graduates from the community and social studies program. So that includes firefighting, police work, social work, social services, and a whole host of other really important jobs that I think a lot of us don't really ever get to credit. So it's really great that we get to celebrate them today here at Humber's graduation.
These are some of the underappreciated civil servants in our communities, and it's really great to see them here taking the first steps to a career of doing great work for the community.
And I know there's going to be a lot of proud parents out there and a lot of proud families supporting them, and I'm sure that they've been with them throughout their entire career here at Humber, and they'll be following them closely as they continue in their jobs.
Right, yeah, we look forward to great things from many of these graduates and all the graduates here.
And I know that, I know that Humber has a pretty good internship program here. So I know a lot of the graduates have already gotten their toes wet in the field. And I hope that a lot of them are going to take that experience with them when they go out into the real workforce.
Right, yeah, because I know a lot of the firefighters and paramedic services, they do a lot. So really great for them to get a really grasp of what happens before they actually enter the field and really get their hands dirty and do some very important work for all of us in the community.
Now, I've seen a couple of the firefighting students and the nursing students and the policing students on Humber's North Campus, and they always seem like they are incredibly busy and really working hard, but they never let it get to them. They always seem like they love what they do, and they love the program that they're taking, and they can't wait to get out there into the community and really start helping people.
You know what, Dan? I always see that the firefighting students are always in such great shape. More so than us at the journalism program, right, Dan?
They are. We don't really have the physical requirement that a lot of the firefighting students do, and especially a lot of the policing students as well.
Right. So I think we're going to throw it now to Haren, who's with Emily Millick now. Haren, what's going on there?
Thanks, Dan and Raphael. Good afternoon, Humber College. People are coming in. It's a beautiful sunny day, and the mood is cheerful and jaunty, and people are just collecting the gowns. Everyone is excited to graduate today. I am with Emily Millick, manager of PR and communications. So, Emily, thanks for joining us, and tell us why Convocation is the high point of the year.
Convocation is the high point of the year for Humber because it's an opportunity for us to celebrate with the friends and family and the students for all the work that they've done over the duration of their programs, celebrate their success, look forward to the great things that they're going to accomplish in the next phase of their lives, and just come together as a community to really celebrate.
So this is a very big day for graduates. So what kind of advice do you have for graduates as they move on to the next phase of their lives?
I think a good piece of advice for graduates is to take this moment, really reflect on the work and the courage that it took you to get here. It took courage to come to do a new program to change your life, and to really take that with you to the next phase, so that you can have courage in all that you're doing in your career, in your path, in your personal life, and really employ that as you hopefully your career is your passion, and you're going to make your mark on the world. So really take that with you into the next phase and keep it going. And keep in touch. Keep in touch with us. We always want to hear about what Humber alumni are up to, success stories. We're happy to tell them. We are happy to hear them. So definitely come back. Keep telling us all the great things that you're doing.
So this is a grand day for graduates, and along with them celebrating are the families and friends of all of these graduates. So what message do you have for the families and friends who are supporting them today?
I think it comes down to two words, which is thank you. I think as part of the speeches that people will hear shortly, thank you for supporting our students, which are now going to be our graduates, all the way through, helping them with moral support, with financial support, any which way that you've helped them to get them here. They don't get here by themselves. It takes a village of support in order to succeed. So thank you for all that you've done and will continue to do.
Emily, thanks for joining us with your kind words. And now I'm joined by Senior Dean Derek Stockley. Derek, thanks for joining us. Could you tell us more about the unique qualities of the graduates from the social and community service?
Sure. I think regardless of whether you're an aspiring police officer, child and youth worker, social worker, it's all about students that are about making a difference in people's lives. They come together over a course of 2, 3, or 4 years to be their own community, and then they go out back into the communities where they came from to have an impact and to really make a difference.
So can you shine a light on the roles and the jobs that they would have once they graduate?
Yeah, sure. And again, very community focused, very whether it is a police officer or a corrections officer, if you're from the criminal justice side, or a developmental service worker or a child and youth worker working in school settings, hospital settings, in community centers, anywhere where the community interacts needs support or needs amplification of all the wonderful things that they're doing.
So as they move on to their careers, what kind of advice do you have once they join the workforce?
Oh, great question, Heron. I think I would advise them to do exactly what they did at Humber. The ones that were the most successful were able to find their passion, work hard, but also have fun. And if you can find that balance as well out in the workforce, find the thing you're passionate about, you'll never feel like you're working a day in your life.
Derek, thanks for joining us and sharing your wisdom. And
Absolutely. Thanks, Heron.
now, as you can see, it's a beautiful day. Everyone's really excited and collecting their gowns. Throw back to Dan and Raphael for more.
Thanks, Lorraine. It was so great to hear from Emily and Dean Derek Stockley. Emily mentioned about how important parents and family have been in a lot of these graduates' careers. And I know that's true, at least in my case. My parents were incredibly supportive of me during my undergrad degree, as well as during my postgraduate career here at Humber. I really couldn't have done it without them. And, even my friends have been incredibly supportive and sort of, love seeing me doing what I'm doing and doing what I'm enjoying to do.
Honestly, parents do not get enough recognition for what they do. I know my parents have been incredibly supportive during my undergraduate career and now during my postgrad as I change career paths myself. And looking around, parents are excited. They're taking photos with one another. They're bringing flowers and teddy bears, and I cannot express in the words how excited they must be for their child.
And don't forget, there's going to be a lot of younger siblings here that are looking up to these graduates and sort of maybe seeing role models and thinking of careers and education paths that they might take on. Hopefully we'll see some of these younger siblings and younger friends and cousins maybe walking through the halls of Humber in a couple of years.
It's maybe one of the most inspiring things to see your sibling or your family or your close relative walk across that stage, receive a degree that they've worked so hard for, and the recognition they deserve, and they might strive to do better things themselves as well, Dan.
Now, I think a lot of the family members are now probably seated in the auditorium, waiting anxiously for their loved ones to walk up on stage. I remember when I graduated a couple years ago, it was a little bit of an anxious wait, standing up there with everyone, getting the robe fitted and getting ready to walk out on stage when they call your name. It was a little bit of a performance, but it was really fun. I had a great time on my graduation day.
I had a great time too as well, Dan. It was a beautiful summer day. You got to take some great photos. Your friends are there. You're all so happy for each other. And then afterwards, your parents get to take you out for a nice dinner because you've worked so hard. I know I've had my grandpa fly in from Indonesia to come into my graduation. The same with my sister and other relatives. Family fly in, especially here at Humber, with such a diverse group. We're going to have people coming in from all over the world to see their kids graduate and to see their family graduate as well. It's a really exciting time, and yeah, like you said, quite an act. You have to get the robe first. They put you in a room and they line you up, and we're going to see them line up shortly behind us. Well, Dan, anything else you want to say about your convocation?
I also had my grandpa come down. I actually graduated in Ottawa, so myself and my parents and grandpa drove up. I had a later in the afternoon graduation. These guys are lucky. They should be done probably around 4 o'clock, 4:30, and then it's perfect time to start celebrating. They can go out and get some food, maybe a couple drinks if everyone's old enough, and really celebrate what's an awesome achievement. Completing a degree, whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or more, is really impressive. And, it just goes to show what perseverance and determination can do. So I think there's going to be a lot of really happy families celebrating tonight. And, I wish I could be out there with some of them.
And yeah, we're going to hear some parents shortly throughout the evening, as well as maybe some other and some faculty members and what they think of the students. Well, anyways, we're going to go now for a little sneak preview of what's to come later with the little video highlight package of last year's spring convocation. Stay with us.
Humber takes the gold. National champions.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are Humber Music, and we're here to entertain the graduation ceremonies this afternoon. Thank you for listening to us.
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more backward thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There is so much hatred, war and poverty. Oh,
Wake up, all the teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen to what you have to say. 'Cause they're the ones who's coming up. The world is in their hands. When you teach your children, teach the very best you can. Yeah. Oh,
the world won't get no better if we just let it be. Oh, the world won't get no better. We gotta change it, yeah, just you and me. Wake up, all the doctors, make the old people well. They're the ones who suffer and catch all the hell. But they don't have so very long before the judgment day. So won't you make them happy before they all pass away? Oh.
Wake up, all the doctors, make the old people well. I know we can do it if we all lend a hand. The only thing we have to do is put it in our minds. Surely things will work out, they do it every time.
The world won't get no better.
No, it won't
if we just let it be. Change again, just you and me. Everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of a memory, what you had and what you lost, and what you had and what you've lost. Thunder only happens when it's raining, and players only love you when they're playing. They say, hey, women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know, you know. Ba-da-da-da, oh, ba-da-da-da, that way. Now here I go again, I see the crystal visions. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around the dreams. And have you any dreams you'd like to sell? Dreams of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of a memory, what you had and what you lost, and what you had and what you lost. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining, and players only love you when they're playing. They say, hey, women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining, and players only love you. They say women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you will know. Ba-da-da-da, oh, ba-da-da-da, that do-day. Ba-da-da-da, oh, ba-da-da-da, that do-day. Thank you. Thank you.
This next tune that you're about to hear is actually an original of mine. Hope you enjoy it. It's called It's For Everyone. We were walking on the edge of time. I'm glad you're mine. I know you'll stay this time. Free birds riding in my ear tonight. What will I find? A treasure in this mind. Oh, by the war I can see it's hurting. Love, build a wall in the morning, I feel it falling in. Love, well, I know I believe in something, and I know down the road that His love is coming. Are we going wrong in the world today? When your head's underwater, can you hear what the wind might say? through a living love. By the word we are standing up. When you walk in your true way, you will carry on the inner love. Oh, ooh, it's for everyone. Felt you running nearly every time into my life. I found my paradise. Turning in circles, we will arise. My fragile mind, I left the life behind. And oh, by the war, I can see it's hurting. Build a wall in the morning, I feel it falling. Well, I know that I believe in something, and I know down the road that the love is coming. Are we going wrong in the world today? When your head's underwater, can you hear what the wind might say? Through a living up, by the word we are standing up. When you walk in your true way, you will carry on an inner love. Oh, ooh, oh, oh, oh. And ooh, oh, ooh, oh. I've been looking through these walls. I've been looking through these windows to the highest road. To the highest road. Are we going wrong in the world today? When your head's underwater, can you hear what the wind might say? Through a living love, by the word we are standing up. And when you walk in your true way, you will carry on an inner love. It's for everyone. Oh, 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 so no say, oh. It's for everyone. Thank you.
Back to the Humber College 2019 Spring Convocation pre-show. That was another awesome performance by our vocal and musical students, led by Program Coordinator Lisa Martinelli. I'm Dan Hollingberry.
And I'm Rafael Indiarta. Moving on to the rest of our jam-packed pre-show, we're going to take it back live to our roving reporter, Hiren, who will be speaking to some of the graduates right before they walk across that stage. Hiren, what's going on in the marshalling room?
Thanks, Dan and Rafael. I am just outside the marshalling area where about 1,000 people are lined up just to walk across the stage in just a few minutes. I am joined by wonderful graduates from the Criminal Justice Program and Colin, Alex, and Natalie. So Colin, tell us some more about your journey at the Criminal Justice Program.
Well, this journey has been a long one. I first started in the Community and Justice Services Program, and that was about 2 years. And then from there, I transferred into the degree. And that was a hardship. A lot more work, a lot more challenges, a lot more money.
So can you tell us more about what the other challenges that you actually face through the program?
Well, one of the big challenges is I came to school when I was 19 years old. I went directly into the diploma, then I transferred straight into the degree. And for me, one of the biggest challenges was the motivation in order to keep on going.
So you're wearing this lovely scarf. Could you just tell us more about this? What does it actually signify?
So this is called a kente stole, and it's worn by people of Black and African descent when they graduate to essentially tie them to their heritage and their ethnic pride. And this was given to me by the BASE program during our graduation, and the BASE program is the Black Academic Success and Engagement Program that currently runs at Humber.
Thank you. And Alex, you are thesis partners. So could you just tell us more about your thesis project that you worked together?
So our thesis that we worked together on was how access to social supports influences drug use with biracial communities. A lot of that was tailored towards specific Humber College communities. We weren't allowed to go outside of Humber as it wouldn't have been ethical. A lot of the time we found that it depends on the groups, and the one thing we wish we could have done more of is if we would have been able to outreach more communities in a broader spectrum.
So what's the road ahead? What do you want to follow this project after this?
So for myself personally, I'm not following this specific project long term. However, I think in terms of my career, it's something that I'm really glad that I did. Currently, I'm in the military police, and it's opened up a whole new spectrum to things that I never would have been aware of, and I'm glad I got the opportunity to work with Colin.
Thank you. And Natalie, you have already secured a job, just like Alice. So could you tell us more about that whole journey?
Yeah, so during my placement for this program, I got connected with the National Pardon Center, decided to send in my resume shortly after graduating, and I actually got a job right away. I'm going to be starting July 3rd as a counselor at the National Pardon Center, so it's really exciting.
That's wonderful. Also, could you tell us how has this course or this program shaped you as a person?
Oh, it shaped me. I'm completely different than I was. I started as well as Colin at the Community and Justice Services Diploma program, and I'm a completely different person. I'm more confident, more self-assured. I'm confident in the knowledge that I have and the skills that I'm going to bring, and that I can actually bring something to the job and to the workforce in general.
So, what has your journey at Humber been like?
Oh, it's been so great. The smaller class sizes, the connection with the professors has been incredibly helpful. Just them being in your corner and being with you all of the time. That was something that changed me. When I was in high school, I was a 70 average student. Coming to Humber, I'm a 90, I've finished with a 92 average, and that's because I'm interested in the information, but also because of the great work of the professors and the staff here at Humber.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. And as you can see, we are surrounded by a lot of students just waiting to walk across the stage and celebrate this wonderful day. Now throw back to Dan and Raphael.
Thanks, Haren. It's always great to hear such fascinating stories from our students, from the students who are about to graduate and move on to civil servants. You know, Humber is always really great with trying to find placements and career opportunities for students who are about to graduate. Isn't that right, Dan?
Absolutely. And I know Natalie mentioned the smaller class sizes, and I think that's something that Humber really excels at it well. I know a lot of people struggle in big amphitheater lecture style classes, and I find Humber's approach to be really hands-on with the smaller classes and more focus on getting you out in the field and getting you out into the real world. It's great. So we'll be back in the studio in a few minutes, but first we've got a short video from Humber's diverse and multicultural community. Here's what they had to say.
졸업을 진심으로 축하드립니다. Gratulacje absolwenci. 恭喜大家毕业啦.
مبروك للخريجين.
Вітаємо випускників.
Unabaliala ya na Humber. Adizi finish English school ba.
Selamat untuk para lulusan Humber.
恭喜同学们都毕业了.
सर्व उत्तीर्ण विद्यार्थ्यांना हार्दिक शुभेच्छा.
mezunları tebrik ederim.
恭喜大家毕业.
فارغ التحصیلیتون مبارک.
祝贺你毕业了.
ดีใจนำเด้อนักเรียนจบแล้ว.
Félicitations diplômés.
সফল হয়ানো বহুত বহুত মোবারকা.
হাম্বারের সব গ্র্যাজুয়েটসকে আমি অনেক অভিনন্দন জানাই.
Abhinandan vidyarthiyo.
Mongolotsav chuen kursdan Torreblips.
Selamat graduate.
Chúc mừng các bạn đã tốt nghiệp khỏi Humber.
Mubarak vidyarthiyo.
Convocation, and I really believe this, and you often hear it at convocation ceremonies, but people start off, and I often do myself, saying it's the best day of the year at the college.
On the day of the graduates' ceremony, they will arrive at the Toronto Congress Centre where they will be gowned in the regalia that fits their program that they're graduating from. They'll be marshaled into the venue. At the time in which their name is called, they will cross the stage, shake their hand with our president and board of governors. At the event conclusion, they will have the opportunity to get together with their guests and family.
The real highlight and the significance for me is standing on the stage because I get the privilege of shaking hands and when they cross the stage to receive their diploma. And there's nothing better than looking over and watching the next person walk across the stage because you get every mix of emotions. Some are terrified, some are really savoring the moment. It is a celebration for sure of our students, but it's a celebration of everyone's contribution towards student success as well.
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵਿਦਿਆਰਥੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਪੂਰੀ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ-ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ। Hongera wanafunzi waliomaliza.
Felicidades, graduados.
Congratulations, graduates.
Imagine there's no countries. Isn't it hard to do? Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion. Imagine all the people living life in peace.
You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us and the world will be as one.
Imagine their own possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of men. Imagine all the people living for today.
Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us and the world will be as one. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world.
Oh, yeah.
You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us,
And the world will be as one. Imagine all the people. Imagine all.
Thank you.
I can see clearly now, rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds, had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now. The pain is gone. All of my bad feelings have disappeared. There is a rainbow I've been praying on. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue sky. Look all around, nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue sky. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, it's gonna be bright, It's gonna be alright. Sunshine. Thank you.
Finale, and the entire vocal and music students, Gabriella Rogers, Tariq Henry, Jeremy Huckel, Jared Craig, and Ben Green.
Now, we're just a couple of moments away now from our 3 p.m. ceremony, and the excitement is really starting to build in the hall behind me. Let's go one more time to our reporter, Hurain Mansakani.
It's like seeing Dimitri out there.
Oh, this live now.
Hi, thanks Dan and Raphael. I'm joined with proud family members out here who are seeing their family member, kid and brother going there, walk on the stage and make their family proud. I am joined with, first of all, Shella and Shetra, who are going to see their family member Moses to walk across the stage. So Shella is the sister and Shetra is the mother. Shella, tell us, how is it to see your little brother walk on the stage?
Right now, I'm going to be really proud of him that he has accomplished one of his first steps towards his dreams. So I'm very proud of you, Moses. Keep going.
So you were talking about him taking police for a particular reason to protect somebody. Now, who is that somebody?
To me, first me, it was his dream was to protect me and the country, protect me and the country. So he accomplished it. Yeah, I know he will do that for me and all the country.
So, first of all, this outfit is just looking amazingly beautiful. Could you just tell us more about this outfit and the significance of this outfit?
So it's from Uganda. We usually wear it on important functions like our celebrating weddings, graduations, any party. So I'm here to represent my country and my brother.
That's amazing. So how are you going to celebrate this beautiful day?
So we came here to go out, like to support him while he's going across the stage, and also maybe go out for lunch. He was saying he wanted some shawarma. I don't know if that would be okay. So that's what we're doing.
So you were also telling me about how did you guide your little brother, and what was the journey like, and what were the challenges that you felt he faced?
The challenges were getting used to college life compared to high school. So he had to work a little bit on his time management skills and trying to see which tasks to complete first so that he can succeed in his journey.
Thank you for your time today. Congratulations. Now I am going to move ahead to Bessie, and her son Dimitri is going to be walking across the stage. So how is it to watch your son walk on the stage?
Well, that's a parent's dream, right? To look at their kids walking through that stage, getting their diploma, and wishing them all the best of luck in their future. That's what all the parents are looking for, right? For their kids to graduate and move on in life and to become something special.
And what was the feeling when he told you that he's done with the graduation?
I was very happy and proud, but I know that he wants to continue his dreams, so we're looking forward to his next chapter in life.
So, getting back to this chapter, what is his next chapter?
He wants to become a police officer.
Okay. And what is your take on that?
In the beginning, I was scared and I didn't want him to do it, but I'm not going to fight it. That's his dream, so he could go for it.
And was there any motivation to become a police officer? Was that there since his childhood, or what were the signs when you first realized?
He just likes to become a police officer, and his stepdad told him that if that's what your dream is, you should go for it.
That's amazing. And I'll just move on to Shela and Shetra. And could you just elaborate more about your dress? And you told me about from Uganda. So when do you actually wear these dresses?
So we wear them on any special functions. So depending on, so like weddings, it doesn't have to be a particular color. So right now it's the graduation of Moses, and we are proud of him, so we wear it.
So this would be the second family member getting graduating this year. So how is it like to see both of your kids to graduate and walk across the stage today?
I just thank God because I was asking God to give me what my kid likes. So now I'm very happy to see my son graduating, and I think he will continue to go to university and get a degree. This is a diploma, and he will get a degree. But I thank Moses. I thank Moses to do whatever he wants, and congratulations, Moses. That's what I can say.
And that's amazing because we have two parents whose kids want to become police officers. Could you tell us more about when did he realize that he wanted to become a police officer?
I told him you have to work hard, you have to be smart, you have to be strong, and you have to be independent. So to do, yeah. Since when he was a kid, I was telling him like that. You have to do that if you want to be a policeman. Yeah, you have to love yourself, to love your relatives, your neighbors, your friends, even your country. So that's how you complete your course. Because if you don't do that, you cannot do that. So that's why what I was telling him when he was young, since he was young, until now, I tell him too. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us and sharing us with your emotions and your time. And now throw back to Dan and Raphael for last time.
Thanks, Irene. And don't forget that you can share all of your experiences and photos using the hashtag HumberConvo. Just took a look, and it's already trending on Twitter. So get on there. We all want to see all your photos and all your memories of this special day. And you know, a lot of the graduates today aren't just coming to college out of high school. A lot of them are coming back after maybe a break between university degrees or maybe working a little bit beforehand. So it's really impressive when people can do that and, you know, come back to school after doing something else for such a long time. So I think, you know, a hand should be held for those graduates as well.
Right, because the great thing about Humber is such a diverse group of students, international students, older students, younger students, and that just makes Humber such an interesting place, and such a fascinating place to study and learn from and make new friends. And it's great to hear from some of the proud parents who are going to be watching their kid cross the stage and fulfill some of their lifelong dreams.
You know, a couple of the graduates that we've spoken to today who may or may not have family here have said that the friends that they've made at Humber actually feel like a family here. So that's really great as well. You know, there's families and then sort of these new foreign families that people have made through their connections at Humber, which is always nice to see. And you do see that on campus, these different groups coming together and really supporting each other through their degree and through their time in college. It's fantastic. Well, that's a wrap on this afternoon's pre-show coverage.
We're going to see some of the students filing into the room right now. We've got one more video to share with you about life at Humber College.
I'm Dan Hollingberry, and on behalf of our reporter, Hooray Manzakani, and the entire broadcast reporting team, thanks for watching.
We are here for our convocation, class of 2018. We are so happy. I love Humber. I definitely want to thank all my professors. They all did an awesome job. Chef Kumar, Chef Sergio, and Chef Ku, and Chef Gonzalez for all their ongoing support and coaching.
I would like to thank all the professors because they really helped me and guided me through. I even feel proud that because of me, I graduated and my parents got to come to Canada from India and they came with me to celebrate this day.
I am so proud of my students. This is like the culmination of so much hard work, and it's such a joyful time to see them so happy. And for teachers, it's a really proud moment for us.
They know what to expect and they know what to teach us and what will be really helpful in the industry. So they were really helpful to guide us in the right direction.
The people, the teachers, I loved everything about it.
A lot of hard work put into this program, and now I'm at the end and ready to start my career and future. I chose Humber because, well, my parents chose Humber as well.
I did the landscape program.
And I was in the fashion marketing and business program in 1988.
I do want to thank my parents for being so supportive, and my family. They were always there when I needed it, and they kept on pushing me forward. You can do it.
Not expecting that my parents will be here, but it's a great opportunity for me. I'm feeling blessed today. So now I'm done with my internship, so now I'm full-time working there. I'm thinking to come back in Humber College again and to complete my bachelor's degree also.
It's incredible. The fact that I've gotten here through, our program is really, really heavy. So the fact that I got here, I have so much family support. It means a lot here.
We're very proud of her.
Yes.
Now we are Humber. We are Humber.
We are Humber.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Brianne Cole.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 2019 Convocation ceremony. The music you have been listening to this afternoon has been performed by third and fourth year students from our internationally acclaimed Humber Music programs. This year, we are profiling students from our Bachelor of Music degree program who have been immersed in performance, composition, songwriting, and production in a variety of musical genres, including jazz, pop, contemporary, R&B, Latin, and world music. Showcasing their talents today are 5 up-and-coming artists, Gabriella Rogers and Tariq Henry on vocals, Jeremy Hutzel on keys, bassist Jarrett Craig, and Ben Green on drums. Graduation is an occasion that is very important to graduates and their families. We ask that you respect the occasion and remain in your seats for the duration of the ceremony and refrain from talking. We ask you to please turn off all cell phones and personal electronic devices. Fire regulations state that we must keep the back aisle of Convocation Hall clear, so we ask that you not stand in that area. In the event of an emergency, please note your nearest exits and follow the staff. And now, please rise as you are able to welcome our 2019 graduates and the platform party.
We want loving, want laughter again. We want heartbeat, want to We want freedom to live in this peace. We want power, wanna make it okay, wanna be singing at the end of the day. Children to breed a new life. We want freedom to live in this peace.
Rise up, rise up.
Oh, and rise and show your power.
Rise up, rise up.
Everybody's dancing to the sun.
Rise up, rise up.
It's time for celebration.
Rise up, rise up.
Spirit's time has come. Talking about the right time to be working for peace. Wanted all the tensions in the world ease. We want to love, wanna run in the streets. We want to be free. We want to be free. Talking about a new way, talking about changing our names. Talk about building the land of our dreams. This tightrope's gotta learn how to bend. We're making new plans, we're gonna start it again. Oh. Rise up, rise up. Oh, and rise and show your power.
Rise up, rise up.
Everybody's dancing to the song.
Rise up, rise up.
It's time for celebration.
Rise up, rise up.
Spirit's time has come. Woman's time has come.
Please be seated. Welcome to the 2019 Convocation ceremony for the graduates from the School of Social and Community Services. In fact, this is the first of two ceremonies held for the School of Social and Community Services. The second will be held later tonight. My name is Derek Stockley, and I'm the Dean of the School of Social and Community Services, and it's my pleasure to serve as your Master of Ceremonies today. We would like to begin the ceremony today by acknowledging that Humber College is located within the traditional and treaty lands of the Mississaugas of the Credit, known as Etobicoke, the place of the Black Alders in the Mississauga language. The region is uniquely situated along the Humber River watershed, which historically provided an integral connection for Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, and Wyandot peoples between the Ontario Lakeshore and Lake Simcoe Georgian Bay regions. Now home to people of numerous nations, Etobicoke continues to provide a vital source of interconnection for all of us. Today, we acknowledge and honor the land we are walking on, the moccasin tracks of our ancestors, and the footprints of the future generations to come. I would like to begin our ceremony by introducing our platform party. Please hold your applause until all of the platform party members have been introduced. Ryan Stafford, Vice President, Lakeshore Ignite. Ann Corbold, Member, Faculty Union. Janet Stewart, Admissions Advisor, Office of the Registrar. Risa Handler, Chair, Humber College Council. John So, Faculty, School of Social and Community Services. Emma Smith, Faculty, School of Social and Community Services. Adelia Marche, Director, Advancement and Alumni. Thomas Barlow, Member, Board of Governors. Akila Peoples, Member, Board of Governors. Dr. Joanna Emerald, Associate Dean, School of Social and Community Services. Neil Price, Associate Dean, School of Social and Community Services. Nora Simpson, Associate Dean, School of Social and Community Services. Bill Townsend, Reader, School of Media Studies and Information Technology, and Barbara Reach, Associate Vice President, Enrollment Management and Registrar. Joe Andrews, Director, Orangeville Campus. Gina Antonacci, Associate Vice President, Academic. Dr. Chris Whitaker, President and CEO of Humber College Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning. Anthony Luongo, Chair, Board of Governors. Lori Diddick, Vice President, Human Resources and Organizational Effectiveness. And Jason Hunter, Vice President, Students and Institutional Planning. And Dr. Don McCauley, Associate Dean, Liberal Studies, School of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Everyone, your platform party. And so at this time, I would like to invite Anthony Luongo to bring greetings from our Board of Governors.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, all right. Graduates, honorees, parents, family members, friends, faculty, staff, and all of our honored guests, it is my privilege and pleasure to bring greetings from the Humber's Board of Governors. First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate all of our graduates for achieving the success that we are celebrating today. You have worked very hard to complete your programs, and we on the board are proud of your achievements. Well done. And second, the board wishes you success in your future endeavors. You can move forward in your chosen field with confidence of being educated at one of Ontario's preeminent colleges. The knowledge and the skills that you have developed at Humber will provide an excellent foundation for your future success. And I would be remiss if I also did not recognize and thank all of those present at this ceremony that have supported our graduates in their studies at Humber. The Board of Governors understands the important and the crucial role played by parents, family, friends, and other key supporters in each student's life. Congratulations to all of our graduates and best wishes for the future.
Thank you, Mr. Luongo. I would like to invite President Chris Whitaker to say a few words to the graduating class of 2019. Thank you very much, Derek, for that introduction, and I also want to thank you for your leadership as Dean of the school and as the Principal of the Lake Campus. He's a busy guy. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I know there's lots of energy in the room, and we're going to see what we can do to give this as much energy as, let's say, maybe a Raptors victory celebration. How about that? Okay, that's your challenge. So let's begin. Members of the platform party, honored guests, faculty and staff, family, friends, and especially our graduates who are looking quite fine, may I add. It's my pleasure to welcome you to today's convocation. This year, we'll recognize more than 10,000 graduates across 10 ceremonies, a significant number and certainly a reason to celebrate. Thank you all for being here with us to mark the occasion. Thank you as well to all the Humber employees who helped to make this event happen. A day like this takes many people to produce. From when our grads arrive and receive their gowns to when they cross the stage in a few minutes, you, our faculty and staff, work tirelessly to make this day memorable for our graduates and their families, and we are grateful for your efforts. Now, I've been part of many convocation ceremonies as a professor, as a president, and most importantly, as a parent. I share the many emotions that we're all feeling today. The pride of achievement, the joy of success, and yes, the relief that this significant day has finally come. Convocation is my favorite time of the academic year because it's a time for our community to celebrate our students' achievements and to look ahead to the new beginnings and abundant possibilities that await our graduates. Before we recognize their accomplishments, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank those who helped our grads along the way. To Humber's faculty and staff, thank you for your dedication and commitment. Our students wouldn't be here without your support, wisdom, and encouragement. Let's give our faculty and staff a big round of applause. Thank you also to friends, families, and loved ones for supporting our grads through those ups and downs of college life. Your support comes in many ways: financial, emotional, financial, lending a helping hand. Oh, and did I say financial? Let's give them a big round of applause. And now to you, our graduates. You did it. You've earned the spotlight you're receiving today. The spotlight is on you, not just because of what you've achieved, but because you are the leaders of tomorrow. According to an article published last year in the Harvard Business Review, great leaders are confident, connected, committed, and courageous. All of these attributes are within each of you. You have spent the last weeks, months, and years honing your skills and knowledge in classrooms and in workplaces. Your experiences have helped grow your confidence. You are connected. You have networked with fellow students, faculty, and industry representatives throughout your program. You are also now part of the growing community of Humber alumni around the world who are making their mark and making a difference. You are committed. You made the decision to change your life through education and have put in the work to get to this day. You are courageous. As students, each of you came to Humber from somewhere else, from high school or another post-secondary institution, from another city, or even another country. It took courage to reach this point, and it will take more in the future as you are faced with new situations and environments. Some consider courage to be an innate character trait, something you're born with. Others consider courage to be a skill, something that you develop and can strengthen over time. I believe it's a choice. Here at Humber, we chose to make courage one of our core values. We need to be bold to chart a new course when it comes to education, to change our programs to ensure they are relevant, responsive, and anticipate how the world is evolving, to change how we operate, to give our students more choice and flexibility. We believe everyone at Humber should feel empowered to make bold choices, tackle inequity, and try new things.
and we want the same thing for our graduates. We want you to leave Humber with the courage to act, to take risks, and to fail. And if you fail, to have the courage to get up, learn from what you did, and yes, try again. Right now, there's a special on Netflix by University of Houston research professor Brené Brown called The Call to Courage. And yes, I'm almost hip enough to know what's trending on Netflix. According to Brown, courage requires two things: vulnerability and involvement. Vulnerability, she says, is not about winning or losing. It's having the courage to show up when you can't control the outcome. It's having the courage to admit you don't have all the answers. It's pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone because that's where you'll learn the most. It's the courage to let yourself change and grow. Courage is needed now more than ever, and you have the skills and knowledge to lead the way. We live in uncertain times. Across the globe, we are all grappling with political tensions, the climate crisis, and changing economies. I encourage you to get involved and be the change you want to see in the world. Remember that global network of Humber alumni I mentioned? Let me give you a short example of someone who did just that. Raul Singh graduated from Humber's paramedic program in 1993. Soon after, he was backpacking in Nepal when a series of landslides wiped out a village. He ran a disaster response team to help manage the crisis, but found that most of the funding got lost in administration before getting to the people who needed it. He changed that by founding Global Medic, an organization that provides efficient and cost-effective disaster relief. Global Medic has led more than 50 missions in more than 30 countries. Since they started, their efforts have helped countless people around the world survive life-threatening situations following catastrophes. In 2009, Raul was named one of Canada's top 40 under 40. And in 2010, he was included on Time magazine's list of the 100 most influential people in the world. All of that because he had the courage to be the change he knew would benefit others. So no pressure, but the world is counting on you. And I know you're up for the challenge. As you move on, remember to think critically, to question and challenge what some accept at face value, and seek ways to contribute, give back, and get involved. You leave here with a strengthened ability to make sense of the world, to make the right choices, to engage and make a difference for yourself and others, even when it isn't easy. As a Humber student, you've been part of one of Canada's most diverse and inclusive institutions, so embrace diversity in all its forms. From race, religion, place of origin, culture, sexuality, gender identity, age to economic status and more, it's up to each of us to acknowledge and seek to understand these differences and find ways to build bridges, establish common ground, and be allies. You are now one of the more than 250,000 alumni who are the college's reputation in action. I encourage you to continue in their footsteps by making your mark on the world, doing your community proud, and of course, keeping in touch with us. We'll keep an eye on your Instagram stories. Everyone here is proud of all you've achieved. You are now and forever part of the Humber family, and no matter where you go, our doors are always open, and you're always welcome home. So be bold, be brave, be amazing, because we know you can. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Whitaker. We have one achievement award to present today, and this award is the President's Medal, which will be presented by President Whitaker. The President's Medal is given to one graduate in each school who has made a significant contribution to their school and to Humber by demonstrating leadership and participation in both the academic and student life of the college, while also maintaining a strong overall academic average. The School of Social and Community Services is pleased to honor Elena Petrolito with this year's President's Medal. Elena moved to Canada at a young age and was challenged by a new language and culture. After adapting to Toronto life and the English language, she enrolled in the Police Foundation's program. While maintaining an honors GPA, she pursued extra learning in mental health, violence prevention, drug abuse response, and human rights training, to name just a few. In 2017, she joined the 22 Division TPS Humber Rovers program and became a platoon leader, leading 20 other rovers. In 2019, she was identified by professors as being an ideal peer mentor and began actively tutoring students struggling with learning challenges to help them realize their own learning potential. Countless students at Humber have benefited from her efforts, and we're all better and a stronger community for her efforts. It is with great pleasure that the School of Social and Community Services presents the 2019 President's Medal to Elena Petrolito. We've now reached the moment that all the graduates have been waiting for, the awarding of the credentials. Would the graduating class please stand as you're able? That's you, yeah, you got it. You passed the test, that's great. Graduates, today you are admitted into the proud fellowship of the graduates of Humber Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning, an honor bestowed only upon those who have met long-established standards of conduct and learning. In the name of Humber College, I hereby charge you to safeguard the professional dignity and ethics of this fellowship, to cultivate the spirit of inquiry and experiment, to maintain the fresh viewpoint demanded in an age of rapid change and technological advancement, and to contribute generously to society and the community around you. President Whitaker, Mr. Luongo, may I present to you the graduates of the School of Social and Community Services. We also ask that you acknowledge those unable to attend today's ceremony who are graduating in absentia. And I certify that each graduate has met all of the academic requirements for the credential they are about to receive, and we ask for your approval on behalf of Humber's Board of Governors. Thank you. 2 thumbs up. We now ask the first row of graduates to proceed to the stage to receive their credential. The remaining graduates can now be seated. Now here's the instructions. To ensure that everyone is able to enjoy the ceremony and hear the names of the graduates as they are called, we ask that you hold your applause until the list of names for each program has been completed, and to remain seated throughout the ceremony. We will also be announcing the Academic Achievement Award for the top student in each program. So please turn to page 27 in your Convocation program for the first group of graduates.
And good afternoon. My name is Bill Townsend. It's my distinct pleasure to be able to read the names of all of the graduates as they make their way across the stage to get their credential from President Whitaker. And we're going to start with the graduates from the School of Community and Social Services, Joshua Alembon. Olivia Ali. Demetrios Andriopoulos. Nicholas Argento. Elizabeth Barnett Pomanville. Abby Barnsdale. Stephanie Beltran. Andrew Boragina. Keshana Blair. Abraham Coloma. Brittany Karuka. Veronica Castor. Elizabeth Kules. Dahlia Creerer. Reniqua DeBrail. Samantha Date Dua. Emily Erde. Sahibdeep Dhaliwal. Bhupinder Danjal. Ismail Dokrat. Shanice Elmier. Louisa Gill. Ronisha Gonzalez Crookshank. Nastasia Grandison. Kiosha Green. Sashana Hill. Jared Hermoso. Alia Hussein. Mackenzie Holzebosch. Anne Evenso. Kevin James. Nilesh Jivaraja. And Madison Lathwaite is the Community and Justice Services Academic Award of Excellence recipient. Chantel Malcolm. Alejandra Marilanda. You go, girl. Grace Marfo. Callie Moyer. Shelby Murdoch. Melissa Muse. Miguel Mello. Anna Maidiotis. Teresa Maxwell. Sheila Mushrif. Alyssa Malfera. Vanessa Opong. Osama Naduri. Nicole Nkrumah. Tanye Aruwari. Jessica Padiachi. Ditya Patel. Dolandra McFarlane. Austin Ofori. Winfield Rambaran. Alana Sadler. Laura Jaramillo. Sarah Simmons. Madeline Scullier. Kian Small Grocia. Christy Situ. Merrick Smith. Ulissa Snag. Tiziana Ferraro. Shubhjit Sohal. Isabel Tavares. Valentina Tassilo. Tajay Turner. Shaniqua Wallace. Jason Williams. DeAndrea Wilkinson. Vincent Zhu. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Community and Justice Services Program. Yeah. Our next group of graduates is from the Police Foundations Program, Almas Alvoe. Victoria Andrade. Kevin Antunes. Hasib Arif. Santiago Jurado. Caroline Bagrowski. Amidullah Baluk. Christian Bangy Bang. Chantel Beauchamp. Summer Below. Amber Lynn Bernicki. Emily Burney. Carmelo Bonacci. Riva Bukag. Nicholas Bernison. Selena Burton. Michael Calisterio. David Carranza. Brandon Carrero. Keon Case. Majesty Charlie. Tarun Chowdhury. Jerry Chang. Daniel Cho. Andrew Chanfran. Malesh Cole. Riley Cooper. Gisela Aldana. Jan Cruz. Joshua Cunanan. Caleb Dahmer. Vinay Das. Gurmandeep Dinza. Tajne Dilion. Bench Joshua Dimala. Roman Dmitriev. Ariel Donaire. Yusuf Imad. Catherine Farias. Amber Gallagher McCready. Gul Mohammed. Alberto Guevara. Cindy Gosin, Daniela Gonzalez, Kanwar Gill, Tristan Hammond, Tiani He, Victoria Hercock, Bailey Howard, May Hutu, Jose Huaquechuco, Ronaldo Imperial, Julius Jack, Tonisha Johnson, Benjamin Josen, Hyunsik Ju, Arian Jusanovsky, Katie Kong, Marika Kowalski, Emily Kucharski, Cameron Lake, Jacob Lau, Haley Lachey Mignot, Carter Taylor Lewis, Alexandra Lopez, Zoe LaRusso, Aiden Louis, Joseph McFarlane, Connor McLean, Mark Magaletta, Muhammad Muhammad, Rupinder Masoun, Kira Marsh, Linda Martinez, Dominic Medal, Joseph Mikolev, Maurizio Manini, Carly Moore, Jeffrey Moore, Matthew Moore, Ashley Morera, Salisha Monroe, Ahmed Mohammed, Moses Mutasa, Francesca Ochava, John Oladokun, Jeffrey Osarfo, Jason Ozolins, Albert Parente, Claire Parrish. Kanisha Patel. Lindsay Patterson. Denise Peralta. Eliana Petrolito. Serhi Pekunik. Nathan Pillsworth. Brittany Pollock. Kiana Potvin. Eric Pradicante. Rajat Raj. Preston Ralph. Abhijit Ratanpal. Justin Rabugio. Osvaldo Garcia. Endri Roshi. Elora Sanchez. Charanpreet Samra. Josh Salas. Melissa Scott. Liliana Silva. Vinay Sharma. Terry Singh. Gurjot Singh. Shannon Simpson. Elijah So. Simranjit Sohal. Quest Spence. Emily Stork Benez. Calvin C. Seagate Taylor. Oscar Ruiz. Amri Turk. Sneha Thomas. Andrew Thorne. Christopher Torte. Kenneth Tupaz, the Police Foundation's Academic Award of Excellence recipient. Ron Turkeza. Mohammed Usman. Shannon Van Bennekom. Timothy Vince. Fiona Vrappi. Rutvik Vyas. Fabian Williams. Tashika Williams. Madison Wilson. Zoe Wolf. And Joshua Zardo. Please put your hands on top of your head for the Police Foundation's graduate. Oh, I meant together. I meant together. Put your hands together. All right, cut it out. We'll call the riot squad. The next group of graduates is from the Police Foundation's leadership program, starting with Charles Abrahams. Andrew Graham. Sonia King. Stephen Mahadeo. Mariam Qureshi. And those are our graduates from the Police Foundation's leadership program. And now we present the graduates from the Protection, Security, and Investigation program, Maria Alfonso. Alamatu Al-Hassan. Asil Ali. Sarah Anton. Robert Araujo. Simran Binder. Danielle Brown. Brittany Clark. Riley Condi. Tiana Daly. Emmanuel Danso. Melissa Daouz. Renata Lobeo. Michael Dorito. J. Dan Edwards. Jose Luis Elias. Tyler Ferran. Anthony Fragale. Michelle Thuis. Austin Gilfillan. Kellyn Braga. Akosua Giamfi. Nikili Whitaker. Parsa Hazari.
Yeah, Parsa. Yeah, look at this.
Ethan Hollingworth. Tiana Hilton. Narishan Jayaraja. Emily Jones. Amrinder Deep Kaur. Samantha Corcus. Tom Lee. Bianca Mayetz. Ganteshwar Mandel. Kanishkan Mathavan. Olivia Matt. Shireen McDonald. Tashana McFarquhar. Nicole McKenzie. Makisha McNichols. Diana Michaelidis. Dejanel Mundell. Satinder Najjar. Ria Patel. Liza Prudencio. Melina Ramasir Baichan. Karen Martinez. Samantha Reed.
Let's go, Matthew.
Let's go, Matt.
Matthew Skinas.
Hey, let's go, Matt.
This is for you. I love you, Rob. Thank you for everything.
Akashdeep Singh. Gurpreet. Mario Sorto. Ashley Tomlinson Snow. Patricia Usana. Amanjeet Virk. Seda Vert, and those are the graduates from the Protection, Security, and Investigation Program. And now, the graduates from the Protection, Security, and Investigation Crime Scene Investigation Program, they will find you. Brittany Andrews. Sarah Clark. Nicholas Cook. Lexus Cresswell. Nancy Ferraro. And Jenna Fullerton is the Protection, Security, and Investigation Crime Scene Investigation Academic Award of Excellence recipient. Tanya Lamkin. Nicholas Leprade. Daniel Longo. Graydon Maynard. There's something going on there. Margaret McGinty. Dawn Nguyen. Bailey Parsons. Tiana Patterson. Andy Kwok. Victoria Rainforth. Raghunandan Rajput. Brittany Smith. Christine Sung. Teresa Tang. Francesca Toteda. Emily Vestergaard. Hands together for the graduates of Protection, Security, Investigation, and Crime Scene Investigation Program. And our next graduate is from the Forensic Practice Program, Marouk Beg. Congratulations. Now, our next group is from the Bachelor of Social Science Criminal Justice Program, Faria Adao. Jenny Aguilar. Wadud Alam. Shaquille Alexander. Mavis Amoa. Azan Amorali. Courtney Amoroso. Nicholas Valencia. Sarah Azad. Simone Barnaby. Colin Bartley. Christy Basco. Greta Beals. Natisha Brown. Maria Kashor. Joshua Choi. Lakeisha Delprat. Vishan Desaram. Jesse DeVries. Caitlin Douglas. Alana Doyle Barron. Cassandra Fernandez. Shaquila Fraser. Chanel Knott. And Stephanie Fulford is the Bachelor of Social Science Criminal Justice Academic Award of Excellence recipient. Timothy Gamey. Salvatore Genova. Terry Ann Glasgow. Robert Jr. Gonzalez. Nicholas Gopal. John Gordon. Tiandra Grant. Vanessa Guthrie. Auguste Haberler. Vanessa Headley. Bianca Hector. Jarek Parinas. Olita Jabwo. Sarah Giaconelli. Jyoti Jadav. Yashmin Kaushal. Vanessa K. Michael Krivchionik. Garrett Lennon. Patrick Livingston. Tiffany Mahipat. Manur Malik. Emily McCulloch. Michelle Mercado. Sharon Merrick. Natalie Miller. Brandon Miller. Wasim Beg Mirza. Luis Martinez. Corey Morano. Chris O'Neill Paharsing. Adrian Patrick. Milena Peloso. Philip Petrovic. Miranda Pearson. Nicole Ponte. Farid Popal. Valentina Orozco. Adis Rehik. Alyssa Ramjeet. Ashley Ramsuchit. Genevieve Ranger. Shaniqua Reed. Alice Rexapage. Alex Robertson. There you go, Alex. Alma Sakic. Anmol Sandhu. Emmanuel Sarpong. Gabriel Scalamagna. Shali Singh. Christiel Stone. Kivash Suknandan. Ivelo Trifonov. Maliha Varvani. Rachel Vashia. Luisa Villagomez. Caitlin Wheeler. Cassandra Williamson. Shan Wilson. Edmund Yaboa. Those are the graduates of the Bachelor of Social Science Criminal Justice program. Yeah. And a big round of applause for all of our graduates. That concludes the reading of the credentials. I'm Bill Townsend. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, everyone, and thank you, Bill. Fantastic reading. I'd like to thank each of the graduates, guests, faculty, and all the staff and volunteers for making this convocation ceremony possible. We're going to invite all of you to join us in a reception immediately in Alumni Hall immediately following after the ceremonies. Following the singing of O Canada, please remain standing as you're able, and while the platform party and the graduates exit. Congratulations.
Our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine trees here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon, I can go to space with the air like I don't care. Valley by the way, hey, because I'm happy up alone. If you feel like a room with should probably warn you I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Because I'm happy.
Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth.
Because I'm happy.
Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
Because I'm happy.
Clap along if you feel that's what you want to do.
Happy, bring me down. I can't nothing bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down. I can't nothing bring me down. I say, oh,
happy, happy,
down.
happy,
Can't
happy,
nothing
happy,
bring me down.
happy,
Your love is too high. Bring me down. I can't nothing.